Listen to this, global climate reparations to foreign nations. He's going to give billions of dollars because he's saying that we have a dirty climate. And he's going to give billions and billions of dollars to foreign nations that think we're the dumbest people in history, okay? Billions. He's going to give reparations to other countries that have filthy climates, by the way. You know, the one thing about climate, so we fight like hell, and they put up all these windmills all over the place. They kill all our birds. If you want to see a bird cemetery, go under a windmill sometime. You'll see birds like you never saw. If you love birds, you'll start to weep.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Donald Trump spoke at a New Hampshire rally recently and put on a show for potential donors from the oil and gas industry. Donald has been competing for support from rich oil donors with Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley. The Trump campaign team have been promising a variety of different proposals to win over those wealthy tycoons at various fundraisers.
But it's just the craziest thing. They ruin our plains and fields. They're killing our whales. You know, the whales are coming in. I think we had one whale come in 50 years. This year we had like 12. It's a terrible thing they're doing to our country.
At a rally in Texas not long ago, Donald promised to open up more federal land for drilling and future leases. Trump supports pipeline projects like the Keystone Pipeline that carries tar sands all over aquifers that provide drinking water for millions of people. He has called global warming a hoax and has promised to reinstate oil leases in the Arctic Wildlife Refuge. Donald has mocked climate change and is promising oil executives that they will be able to drill as much as they want. Donald has lied about the misrepresenting President Biden's climate policy at every single turn.
We're getting rid of all of our stuff for wind. And here comes the wind. Oh, it's not powerful enough to fire up our factories. Solar. You ever see a solar area? They take up areas of the desert. They might as well take the whole damn desert, you know. And I like the concept of solar, but it's not powerful like what we need to fire up our factories. We can't do it. Let's put it this way. It's not working. You can have a solar, you can have a little, you can even have some wind if you want it.
Over the course of 4 years, Donald Trump weakened or eliminated environmental regulations that were aimed at limiting emissions from fossil fuels. President Biden, on the other hand, has reversed many of those Trump policies and enacted numerous measures that will direct the country away from oil, gas, and coal and transition to electric and other renewable sources of energy. It doesn't come as a shock that big oil would embrace Donald Trump. Donald Trump gets his pockets lined from the oil industry. This argument has been echoed by Colorado's Lauren Boebert. Not long ago, Boebert claimed that the Biden administration's reversal of Trump policies were bad for big oil.
Extreme leftist policies lock up land. They've driven away good-paying American jobs and have helped drive up gas prices. With the stroke of his pen, Joe Biden waged an all-out war against American energy production.
The GOP, under the leadership of Donald Trump, are out to make a profit, and they are completely happy sacrificing the planet's well-being for their personal gain. The GOP presidential candidates are complicit with this agenda. It wasn't that long ago that President Biden spoke at CS Wind in Pueblo, Colorado. The facility in Lauren Boebert's district was one that she voted against. Boebert was very outspoken in her opposition to the president's infrastructure package. CS Wind in Pueblo will be the largest wind tower manufacturer in the world and will bring over 850 jobs to a struggling economy, an economy that is on the rebound now, no thanks to Lauren Boebert or Donald Trump. Republican representatives have consistently voted against environmental legislation that would benefit everyone. They present misleading information and accusations instead of acknowledging the dire situation that the planet is in. Industries that pollute want to keep on polluting without restrictions. Environmental regulations mean that companies that pollute would be held accountable for cleanup. That would cost them money. Profit over people is their bottom line. Trump doesn't care about a rising sea level or environmental disasters because he thinks that it doesn't apply to him. In his mind, natural disasters only happen to poor people or Democrats. This point unites his undereducated followers in defiant opposition to any authority other than Donald Trump. These are the numbskulls who blow black smoke out of their monster trucks to own the libs. What a bunch of morons. Donald Trump was disastrous for environmental protections. He hasn't changed and will gut every protection that's in place if it benefits him. He's not running to champion a pro-planet administration. Donald Trump could bring back lead paint, and his paint chip eating base would actually thank him for it. Donald Trump is a con man, and his followers are the easily duped. Donald Trump has done enough damage to the country and to the world. He needs to be locked up instead of being allowed to spread insightful rhetoric around the country. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.